everyone. I am Maggie Mitchell coming to you from quarantine for Red Hawk Spotlight with not only my neighbor and best friend, but senior middle blocker for the Montclair State women's volleyball team, Caitlin Lange. Thank you for joining us today, Kate.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So obviously it's a very unprecedented time given what's going on in the world due to the coronavirus.
Yes.
And Montclair State has moved all of its classes online. It's your final semester of your college career. And luckily you got to finish your volleyball season. But Some of the spring sports athletes had their whole season canceled. Can you describe what that might have felt like for them?
I honestly don't even want to imagine what it felt like because that's horrible, especially for the seniors. If I didn't get to finish my season, I know I would be heartbroken and just completely torn apart. Like, that's an awful feeling. It has to be.
Yeah. Now, where are you now and how has life been at home for you so far?
I'm at home in my town of Chemung, New Jersey, and I'm here with my family, of course. It's been nice because I was kind of getting bored at school all by myself. So coming home was good, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah, definitely a big change.
Yeah.
Now, I know you just got a puppy.
Yes.
How has your puppy been so far now that you're home?
She is a terror. She's crazy. She chews on everything. Somebody has to be with her at all times. I actually have her right now.
What's her name?
This is little Miss Indy May, the newest addition to the Lange house.
Look at her. She probably loves that you're home now.
Oh, yes. She's on everything.
Now, how does it feel? How do you feel about transitioning to online learning?
I have taken online classes in the past, so it wasn't that big of a deal for me, but it's definitely a bigger stressor having to do everything on my own and keep my time written down and get what I need to get done in a timely fashion.
Do you have any classes online on Zoom? What we're using right now to do the interview?
I do not. All my classes are on Canvas. Everything is papers, basically. My professors are recording their lectures and posting those recordings on there, and we take little quizzes and write papers and discussion boards mostly.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, graduation has unfortunately been postponed because of the coronavirus. Now, how are you handling that disappointment?
At first, I was kind of like, okay, like they're just postponing it. It's not really a big deal. But after I sat and thought about it for a while, it was kind of upsetting. Kind of got a little teary-eyed and was like, it's what I've been working for 4 years for, and I don't get to do it right away.
Even though you're not with your teammates right now, how have you helped each other out during this new period?
Not being together is definitely hard because we definitely thrive off of each other. We help each other out. We work together with everything, including school. So we've been Snapchatting and texting each other, just making sure everybody's upbeat and happy and moving on, getting their work done, sending little jokes and stuff to everybody.
Now, I've been seeing a lot of teams have been going to social media and doing different videos and TikToks where they're like passing volleyball, or my sister's field hockey team did air dribble and pass the field hockey ball. Do you guys have any plans on doing something like that?
We did do a push-up challenge where everybody did one little push-up and send a video to the coaches. I'm not quite sure what they're doing with it, but I'm sure it'll be out soon.
Obviously, you've struggled with epilepsy during your sports career. And can you tell us just a little bit about it? What is it? When were you diagnosed? And what precautions do you have to take?
So I was diagnosed with epilepsy when I was 16. And it was a very traumatic part in my life. It was not easy to deal with. I didn't really talk about it a whole lot at the beginning. And now it's just kind of like, whatever, it's my life. And I have nocturnal epilepsy, so I have them in my sleep. During the beginning, I did have a few during the day where I was at school or walking around my house, but now like 99% of them are in my sleep. Now with volleyball, it doesn't really affect it because they are in my sleep, although sometimes I do get injuries, and I can't play because of those injuries because they're on my face. So that's really the only way it affects it.
Now, did competing on a college level with epilepsy, did that put you at a higher risk?
I wouldn't say it put me at a higher risk. It did cause a little more stress because everybody's stressed during an athletic career. But no.
Now, what advice would you give to anyone with epilepsy who's also an athlete?
The advice I would give is just don't live your life in fear. Just go with the flow. If it happens, it happens. There's nothing you can really do about it. Nobody's out there making fun of you. It's not a big deal. You might scare a few people and have some jokes, but honestly, just live with it. Live your life.
Now, did you ever think about not pursuing sports during your college career because of this?
I did not. Originally, I was not thinking about pursuing sports in my college career because I wasn't really in my plan. And then towards the end of my senior year of high school, it kind of came about and I was like, oh, that'd be something cool. And immediately I was like, I have to do it. It has to be done. And volleyball was kind of my out gate, like to get out of the world for a little bit after I've had a seizure, after somebody has talked to me about it. So it kind of helped me a lot. And I just knew playing volleyball during college would help a lot emotionally.
Now, let's take it back to the beginning. Tell us about how you started your career in volleyball.
I started my career in volleyball in 8th grade. I wanted to find something new, something fun. 6 feet tall, so everybody wanted to know if I played basketball. I never have. So I started volleyball because you gotta be tall to play volleyball. Some people think anyway. And the moment I started it, I loved it. It was the best thing I've ever done.
Now, did you play on teams growing up?
I did. I went to a couple of clubs like over the summer when I was younger, just to like try it out and everything. I played on my high school team, and then I did play for a travel club during high school.
Did you play any other sports? I know you said you didn't play basketball, but did you play any other sports growing up?
Growing up, I played softball from the moment I could swing a bat. I played soccer from the moment I could run, and they just kind of went down the drain when volleyball came around.
So let's look back at the start of your college career. Freshman year, you guys won the NJAC championship. How did that feel to win?
Honestly, I was a freshman, so it was kind of like, it was very exciting. I had no doubt about that. It was awesome. It was great. It was an amazing experience. But I wasn't really into the volleyball thing yet because I was a freshman. So I'm sure it would have been a lot more exciting if we did it again when I was a little older, in the career a little bit more. But it was amazing. It was a great start to the career. It was awesome to see everybody's reaction about it, and it was just amazing.
Speaking of reactions to that, I know some of our friends on campus were live streaming the game freshman year. And obviously you probably had your family there or family watching that couldn't make it. What was that like to have it live streamed and have everyone be able to watch it?
It felt amazing just to have that much love for me and to people show that they actually care what I'm doing. And they want to see that and they want to cheer me on. Even if I wasn't playing because I was a freshman, they still wanted to be there for me and have that connection.
Yeah. Now, did that win motivate you going into your sophomore year season?
Oh, absolutely. It was the greatest motivator. Sophomore year, we tried our best. We worked so hard. We made so many improvements, and it really pushed the entire team, not only me.
Now, you finished your career ranked 7th in blocks in the team history. What made you such an effective blocker?
Honestly, I just put my heart and soul into the game. It still is my world, and I miss it so much. The fact that I'm tall and I can jump and I had the greatest team around me, it just all worked out in the end.
So did you guys have any rituals or things you did before the game for good luck?
We all had our individual little quirks and everything. Down in the locker room, we would sing and jump around, and after warm-ups and everything, we came down, we put our jerseys on, we would bang on the lockers and sing and give everybody high fives and everything, and it was a great time.
So obviously your last season as a senior was in the fall. So what were some takeaways and memories from your final season?
The final season, we just kind of the group of seniors we have, there was 4 of us. We were very close, obviously, because we've been there since freshman year. And we just tried to have fun with it. We did our best. We tried our best. We worked so hard because obviously we wanted that one last chance to get the NJAC. And we just had so much fun. We got together as much as we could. We played around. We got together off the court and just hung out and made so many memories. It was amazing.
And then you've obviously, sounds like you guys have a great time together as a team.
Yes.
So you've made so many good friends during your career here. What's the energy like in general?
The energy on the team is great. Everybody gets along so well. Everybody has so much fun. We obviously connect better with other people, like different people. We all don't get along in the same manner, but I have so many great friends from past years, from this year, and the energy on the team couldn't be any better.
Now, what are your predictions for the upcoming season, and do you see anyone being a returning leader?
For the upcoming season, I see them doing great. I think they are the new seniors. The seniors that would be next year are very motivated. They have a great attitude, and everybody below them looks up to them and loves what they're doing. And they have been working so hard in the spring before everything was canceled, but I see them doing awesome things.
So what would be your best advice for a freshman coming onto the team next year?
For a freshman coming onto the team, I advise you just to be yourself, really engage with everybody, because everybody is so friendly and so nice, and they are very accepting of new players, and just to have fun, because that's what we do on Montclair State volleyball, is we have fun.
Now, your coach, Coach Stawinski, is an energetic coach.
Yes.
What's he like to play for?
He was awesome to play for. He was always very motivating. He was very positive. He taught me so many things and really brought up my energy during games and everything. He's very positive, and it was great to play for him.
I know he brings his daughter to practice sometimes. Is that fun for you guys to have her there?
It's so much fun. She's adorable. She has grown so much since my freshman year, and it's just fun because he's teaching her how to play, so she knows the basics of everything. Aww. And it's just so cute to watch.
Now, you've line judged and helped coach the past few summers with your high school volleyball team. What's it like being a mentor to younger women who are involved in the sport?
I like it, and I love helping out my high school team. It's kind of a little intimidating to have people look up to me like that, because I'm not a very look at me kind of person. But I do my best and stay positive and just tell them the great things that they should be doing or could be doing to get into a college career.
Now, would you ever want to coach yourself, a team?
I would. I think it would be great. I would probably want to coach the younger people, not the older ones. I think it'd be fun to teach the basics to people and everything, and just see the love spark for the sport.
Now, what would you ever think or consider coaching at MSU?
Although it would be great, and I love MSU, the volleyball program is amazing. The athletic department is fantastic. I don't really see that in my future.
Last and final question. What are your plans after graduating from Montclair, which hopefully happens soon? Even though it's been postponed, you're still graduating in May.
Yes. My plans after graduating are just kind of take a step back and relax a little bit. The last 4 years have been kind of stressful and a little difficult, as they are for everybody, obviously. But after that, I haven't really decided yet. I might look for an internship in the state police or find something like that.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here and doing this under the circumstances that we are. Even though you're right across the street from me, we are quarantined at home. And once again, I am Maggie Mitchell, and thank you for watching Red Hawk Spotlight.